Good afternoon. Our next speaker is a longtime SEANC member. Linda Coleman served in the North Carolina House of Representatives, where she was the first true hero SEANC ever had. As a freshman legislator, she held up the budget because it didn't do the right thing for state employees. When Linda stood up for us, there were many people who thought that as a freshman legislator, she was sacrificing her political career for state employees, that it was over. Doing the right thing for state employees was considered political suicide back then, but SEANC and Linda Coleman have proven them wrong. Do you know what happened? Linda was ranked the most effective freshman in the North Carolina House. She went on to become the director of the Office of State Personnel, and in 2012, Linda Coleman ran for lieutenant governor with the enthusiastic support of SEANC. In election year, when Democrats suffered serious losses, Linda came painfully close to winning. How close? She lost by 0.8%, or about 6,800 out of 4.5 million votes cast. Linda did better than any other Democrat in 2012. In fact, she got 2,500 more votes than President Obama. But Linda Coleman doesn't give up, and she is running for lieutenant governor again. This time, Linda will win, and she will have her SEANC family helping her, won't she? Please welcome to the stage a former SEANC Legislator of the Year, proud SEANC District 38 member, and a true SEANC hero, Linda Coleman.
SEANC members. Before I start, let me say that when Tony introduced me, I heard those groans when he said, I got another special guest. I heard somebody say, But let me tell you, I am proud to be here. I am proud to be a SEANC member, and I just can't tell you how much it means to me to have you in my corner. I want to thank this. I'm a member of District 38, and I want to thank my District 38 members for walking in with me, and thank all of the Impact members. You know, I am so always inspired by Mary Kay. She is the ultimate public servant, and that's what we are. But, you know, I was sitting talking with her just a few minutes ago, and there was something I just didn't know about her. And when she came out and started talking about she was one of 10 children, I thought, gee, I'm one of 10 children too. So we have a whole lot in common. And I will tell you that I think that that's where our public service spirit comes out, because when you're one of 10 children, you have to look out for one another. So we're used to looking out for one another, and we're used to looking out for people who look out for us. So count on me to always look after you. I am not going to be before you long because you know my history, but I wanted to come by and say hello, and I absolutely wanted to come by and say thank you, thank you, thank you to each one of you for the awesome job that you did in 2012. We came so close. But you know what? We never give up. We never give up because we know that the victory is going to be ours in 2016 because this election, you all, is so important. It's too important for any of us to sit it out. We've got a lot of things to look forward to. I was in Fayetteville not too long ago, and I was asking for support there. And one of the persons on the city council said, I want to know what you're going to do for the city of Fayetteville. And I said, well, you know, I really don't know because I have to work for the entire state. But I can tell you this. We have so many things that we have to restore that have been taken away from us. We don't have time to nitpick city by city. We've got to work for everybody. Working families will be what I will be working for. That will be who I will be working for. We have got to restore the Earned Income Tax Credit. The Earned Income Tax Credit rewarded work by putting more money into the pockets of working families. We've got to restore the child care tax credit. Do you know that it costs more money in North Carolina for pre-K than it does for some of our public universities? That is not right. We've got to make pre-K more affordable so that we can get the child care tax credit and send our kids to good pre-K. We've got to make sure that we raise the minimum wage. We've got to do that. Our wages have not gone up with the cost of living. We've got to restore, we've got to make sure that we fight for 15 for 15. We've got to restore that minimum wage. So there are lots of things that we've got to work for, but it's going to take all of us working together, and that's what we do. There's strength in numbers. You have the numbers. I'm going to look forward to having every one of you working because we can't lose by 6,858 votes out of 4.3 million votes this time. We cannot do that. So I want each of you to just make a mental note that sometime between early voting and election day, and I guess that is October the 20th through November the 8th, that you are going to spend some time at a poll, especially if it is your own polling place, and that you are going to work for me and all of the other people who are on the ballot that you support. You've got to do that. We've got to get our people in. If you will do that, I can promise you that when we get in office, we're going to see a rollback of the madness that has gone on for the past 4 years. We've got to make sure that we get the people in who support us and support the things that we stand for, and that is the great public service. And I want to thank you for your commitment to public service. You're still hanging in there. Thank you for your public service. Thank you for your support of me. Love you all. Have a great evening.